that's a real possibility for you if you come in and have a good camp, or is that just kind of you?
I haven't really talked to Booch that much, but Derrick Miller at the end of the year, pretty much just said that I have an opportunity to start in AA next year if I, come have a good spring and do the right things on and off the field, and I'm gonna work my butt off to get there. And you kind of have a taste when you're in spring training when you get moved down. They have you on the teams of where you're gonna start, and hopefully I'm just with them and end up breaking camp with them.
Last year there was some question about whether you'd end up with Palm Beach or Quad Cities to start the year. You ended up being in Quad Cities all year. Did you find that was a good thing, or had you kind of hoped you'd move up, or did you like the continuity of staying in one place all year long?
Everybody hopes to move up, but the thing is I don't know why I didn't move up. That's really not my choice, I guess. The Cardinals wanted me to hold me there the whole year. They have a plan for me. I really don't know what it is, but it didn't bother me staying there all year, not one bit. I enjoyed playing Davenport, and the fans there were nice, and there's a lot of competition there. What I've been told, there's not much difference from low A and high A. So it's both A ball, but I heard the Florida State League's the pitchers league, so.
So you want to skip that one, right?
Then? Yeah, I'd like to skip Florida. I heard they don't get very good fans or anything, so if I can skip that, that'd be pretty good.
What's the allure of? I mean, the Texas League is a little bit. That's a pretty good leap. I think as most people.
That'd be a huge leap for me. But like I said, I think I'd be ready for it, especially if I, stay with the big league club for a while, like I did last year, and just work with Duncan a little bit and get my pitches down and have a good spring. I mean, I think I have an opportunity to start in AA, but all in all, it's not my choice if I do or not. So hopefully the Cardinals give me that opportunity, and I'll take advantage of it and do my best for sure.
I don't know if you answered this already with the last game of the year, the playoff game. What did that do for you going into the offseason?
Oh man, it helped me out so much. Everything was clicking. My arm felt great. When you have your arms, my arm just felt on. Sometimes your arm feels down. Sometimes it feels great. But that was I would have to say that's my best game I pitched all year. And just the mentality that I had on the mound, I could feel it. You can feel it. You can take advantage of what you felt on that game and bring it to the next game and just keep taking it with you. Everything was clicking. In spring training, we have to fill out papers. That's think of your best. What game were you throwing your best of, and when was the best pitch, and what count was it? And I can think back on that game, and remember exactly what I did. That's going to help me in the future. So,
Shelby, what's been your interaction with Duncan since spring training? I know you had a lot of time with him, but I got the sense that you guys at least kept in touch a little bit after that.
We have Duncan and I. We have each other's number, and he'll call me every once in a while, and when I need to call him, I'll call him. We don't talk a whole ton, but if he wants to call me and ask me how I'm doing, I'm always going to answer, and we're going to have a little talk about pitching. And, I've learned so much from Duncan in the little time I've had with him. I mean, what I spent like a month and a week with him or whatever I spent. And, he really don't say much. He really he's really good on the mental side of the game. As far as getting ground balls and getting ahead in the count, that's all he wants you to do. He don't want you to strike out on your batters. He just wants you to get the batter out. And that's awesome out of a pitching coach. He's just the best of the best, and I'm looking forward to spending time with him again.
Has he helped you kind of frame things this winter? A little bit about preparation or anything, or more just look really when you're in the game?
Yeah, when I've talked to him, it's really just been like he's asked me how my arm feels and how my pitches are going. He really don't have me, thinking too much about baseball, really. He just wants to know how my body's holding up and how my arm feels, and that's pretty much it. Nothing really serious.
You said you're already through a bullpen. Did you start earlier this year, maybe after seeing how the whole length of the season? Man. Is that your normal kind of thing, or did you kind of want to go into this season more prepared for how long?
Way more prepared. I went in to Tomball like January 4th last year, and I went in there this year right after Thanksgiving, and I've been working hard since. And we've been throwing, I've been lifting, I've been, doing all the right things to have a good spring and to stay healthy. And all the guys there are working just as hard. Jaime's down there, and you got, like you said, Stavanoa's down there, and Daryl Jones and Henley used to work out there. I don't know where they were this year, but everybody, Dennis, the guy who runs the thing, is just making us work, and it's working out. And hopefully, I'll have an awesome spring and stay healthy.
Is there anything about that time you took off to kind of refine things and then pitch in the futures game? You feel like your delivery benefited from that? I mean, like specifically the mechanics of it, or was it more just pitch refinement?
Really, I didn't change my delivery that much for my mechanics. It was just really I was on the mental side. I was thinking more about baseball. I was thinking more about what I needed to do to be a better pitcher. And missing those 3 starts made me sit in the dugout and realize that, I learned from other pitchers when they were pitching, what they were doing. I learned more about the batters in the Midwest League, and I really just thought more about pitching. And like I said, I came back in the second half and this is the best I've pitched so far. And I'm hoping I'm taking that into the spring and going to have a great year this year.
Yeah, what kind of value was there to you for finishing strong like you did?
Oh, man, it's going to help out a lot. Like I said earlier, I can take it into this season, how good I did, and set a goal just to be better than I was that second half. And because, you can always be better. No matter how good you're doing or how bad you're doing, you can always do better. And I can be better than I was in the second half, but I'm going to take it into this season and remember it and work off of that. So.